I send them to the some certain address and port. Here, as you can see, all of them is recorded. Okay. Welcome to another video of the security series. This time, I want to talk about keyloggers. If you don't know what is keylogger, a keylogger basically is a program that can record all of your activity on a computer or smartphone or any other electronic smart device. This tool is pretty dangerous and it will be more dangerous if you don't aware of how it works and how they make it. It basically can bypass any website security or other service and steal your account because keyloggers while typing directly in your PC, not them. Remember, this is for education only. I'm not responsible if any damage occurs. Knowledge is a double-edged sword. It can be harmful or beneficial depending on yourself. Okay, without further ado, let's jump to the code. Okay, this is the keylogger code that I'm using. I think this is the vanilla keylogger. So in this repository, there are three versions for Linux, Mac, and Windows. And for Linux, they're using Python. For Mac, they're using C code. And for Windows, they're using C++. And in this video, our target is Windows PC. Why Windows PC? Because the majority of the desktop PC is the Windows, right? We can set that to visible or invisible. Looks like this is the for the command prompt. So if we set it visible, it will be show the command prompt, and if it invisible, it will not show any command prompt. All of the keystroke will be saved in the text file. It's like a logger file. This is the code, the repo that I already git code. This is pretty simple, as you can see here. The logger is keylogger.log here. This is the function to set the keystroke. This is the callback. When you press down a key in the keyboard, it will call this function. Now let's compile this program. Okay, to compile this, we're using this command. This is the command that we use for compiling this program, and as you can see here, I'm not using the usual G++ because the target is a Windows, so we must using the compiler that suit with the Windows. So I'm using min.gw32 G++, and here is some parameter. First, clock underscore main.cpp. This is the file name of the script, and then there's min o space logger, and this is the will be the X program that will be resulted from this compile. Okay, let's compile. I forgot to add minus static. Now, what the use of this minus static? Minus static is to state that we compile this program for the static link. So the program result from this compiler will not depend with any dynamic library. So it will run independently. So when we copy this program, it will not result in an error when there's a missing library. Okay, done. Now let's see. And see, this is the program result. And now we already have the X program. The target is Windows PC, but I'm using Linux. So that's why here I already prepare a Windows PC virtualize it in VirtualBox. Okay, here this is the Windows in VirtualBox. Okay, now I want to put the Logger X in this computer. Okay, this is the Logger X. Now let's run this. See, there's a command prompt shown up, and then if we type anything like this, it will be recorded in the prompt and in this logger file. Okay, let's go to browser. So let's browse something. Browse. I'm just randomly typing like this, and then open new tab, and then type anything you want. Now let's see the logger. And as you can see here, all of that is recorded in the command prompt, and here's the logger file. It's also recorded to this file here. Even the window tab that we open in the Windows computer, it's also recorded. See here a new tab. It looks like in the logger it's lock the new tab that we open, and then all the keystroke, and that is pretty basic keylogger we have, and we know in the real case there's no prompt like this, and the logger file will not so easy to spot like this. So that's why I modify the code. The author of the code that I already explained previously have a feature to switch from normal mode to hidden mode. Now, instead of using logger file, we can receive the logger file directly by any network protocol. In the modified code, I'm using a UDP connection because it will not produce any error even when the shipper server is offline or there is a connection problem in the Windows PC. In summary, it's easier to handle. To make the keylogger auto start when the user boot the PC, we can put the location of the keylogger in the registry. Finally, to make it not suspicious, rename the keylogger to a common important file in Windows like WinLogon or Win32 or anything else. Also, this Linux PC will become the receiver server. We can use netcat for the receiver program. It will listen to the designated port. Now let's jump to the modified code. Okay, this is the modified code, and here I add some UDP connection. Here instead of using the logger file, I send the data to the UDP. The definition of UDP is here. Yeah, this is the definition of the UDP connection, and then here the output, instead save it in the logger file, I send them to the some certain address and port, and for the address and port is here. This is the address, and the port is, I already show it to you. The port is here, 9111, and that's why we must prepare the netcat that listen to this port. Okay, here to listen to the 9111, we do it like this: minus L 2K 9111. Now, what the meaning of this command? First, L is that we listen to this port 9111, and for U here we using the UDP mode, and for the K here is to listen forever. Now let's run this, so it will be standby, and to compile this we're using this command. Yeah, here's the command. First we have this minus static, And static here, as I previously explained, it's to compile that in the static link, so it will not depend with any dynamic library. And this is our file, and min o hidden ninja. Hidden ninja is the name of the output for this program, but we want to make this file or this program not suspicious, so we will change this to like win32 or win logon like this. And here for the min l here is to include the dynamic library. So here we include the wsock32 and ws2 underscore 32. Okay, let's compile this, and the result is here. We have a winlogon.x. Okay, now let's put this in the Windows. Okay, I already delete the logger program and the logger file. Now let's put the new Keylogger program. Okay, to make it more hidden, let's put this in the let's just put this in the Internet Explorer. Yeah, let's do this. Continue, and it's okay here. We have to place it here. Now change registry. Okay, the registry that we must change is here. Here is the address of the registry. Here the I block, and we must search for the user in it. Change the value of this or to the address of the logger program. Okay, let's copy the program. Oh no, copy the path. Win logon dot x. Now close this, and just restart this. Okay, we already restart the computer. Now consider the user is browse something like this. Okay, let's see. Consider the user want to access his Twitter account. Okay, now he will log in. Let's just type in randomly, and let's type the password and then log in. Okay, consider the user is successfully logged in. Okay, and let's check the netcat. Now I understand why the Windows PC is not send any data, because the Windows Defender quick action, so it detect as the threat and then it stop the operation. And as you see here, the user init is changed to the normal. Yeah, this is the work of Windows Defender. I think it's good job for the Windows Defender. So yeah, it's detected as the threat and then it changed the registry. Let's consider that Windows Defender do not detect this type of attack. Okay, now I just copy the file and I change it to the Win32. Now let's change the registry. Okay, now let's restart this. Okay, we back. Now let's test the keylogger. Okay, first I want to open the file explorer. Let's see. I want to search something in the document. Search something like this. Open download or search something like this. Okay, now let's check the netcat, and here as you can see all of them is recorded. Okay, now let's open the browser. Yeah, let's pretend the network online. Okay, consider that I want to open something like bank account, and then I type the user here, and then after that I type the password here. Okay, let's just pretend this is the user and password column, and then that after that I enter or click the login button, and in the netcat it will be something like this. See here, all the user and password is recorded. So this is why in my previous explanation that it can bypass website security, because the target of this keylogger is the directly to the user. It records all of your activity. It's not hacking the website or anything else. It's hacking to your computer. Now, how to mitigate this type of attack? And as you can see in the previously, the Windows Defender is effective. So yeah, that's one of way to mitigate for this type of attack. And another one is to using Task Manager and then delete the program. And then after that, let's see. Okay, here's the process and this task. Then after that, we delete this. Okay, we are delete, and then let's fix the registry. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, now let's restart. Okay, we are restart the computer. Now let's do something like browsing. Type randomly, and let's check the netcat. And as you can see here, our activity is not recorded anymore. It stopped in the when we delete a file. But how to detect this type of attack? We can stop it if we are not aware it in the first place, right? We can monitor the network traffic using monitor network software like Wireshark actually. You can check it and see if there is any incoming or outgoing suspicious packet flying around. And I think in the network in the Windows Defender earlier, I think it have a function like monitoring the incoming and outgoing suspicious packet like this so it can detect and prevent and mitigate it fastly. Unfortunately, because it will be so heavy to run the Wireshark, so I don't demonstrate it in this video. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you for watching and stay safe. Bye.